I guess I'll start this video off by saying that I'm in shock, I'm disgusted, I'm lost for words, and I'm really confused. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. So, a lot of attention has shifted from World of Warcraft to Final Fantasy recently, and I guess you can say that Blizzard found a way to shift the attention back to themselves. It might not be the attention they want, but it is the attention they get, and it is definitely the attention that they deserve. So today we're talking about Activision Blizzard being sued by California over discrimination against female employees. So Bloomberg Law has reported that Activision Blizzard is being sued by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing following a 2-year investigation into claims that the company discriminated against female employees. So I'm not going to read you guys the full articles or anything, because I think a lot of you guys might have read them already, and if you want to read them for yourself and you haven't yet, I will leave the links in the description, as well as a pinned comment, so you can go and check them out. Basically, this is kind of not really old news at this point. It was posted 14 hours ago by the time I'm making the video, so I've had some time to process, I've had some time to think, and I wasn't going to make a video on the subject, but I think it's important that we talk about this and that people voice their opinions on the subject. And I think it's important to tell Blizzard that this is not okay. It is definitely not okay. This is not how it should be, definitely not in a work environment. It shouldn't really be that much of a problem to respect each other and stay professional, at least in a work environment, but in life in general having respect for other people shouldn't really be a problem. It really shouldn't be that big of a problem, really. And if you're at the workplace as well, being respectful, being professional, it shouldn't be that difficult. So the fact that this even happened is beyond me. I'm disgusted by this happening at such a big company, and I've been playing this game for the last, I don't know, 16 years, 12 years. I'm not really sure at this point. It's been forever. I've been kind of on and off, but I've been playing World of Warcraft a lot during my childhood and when I was growing up as well. So World of Warcraft has been a massive part of my life, and reading something like this and the fact that this has been going on for several years within the company, it really breaks my heart and it makes me super confused. So this is something we have seen happen before in the games industry as well, even within Blizzard. There's been some massive setbacks in terms of this, but basically in 2018, Riot had some investigations as well, and basically in 2018, Riot Games was sued for gender discrimination, which has sparked scrutiny of systemic problems, conditions, and discrimination across the wider gaming industry. So this is something that's been happening in the gaming industry for some years now, and even in this report, it's Activision Blizzard being sued by California, but it's the World of Warcraft portion of Activision Blizzard, and some of the incidents mentioned in the report and the court filing was before the merger of the Activision Blizzard merger as well, and it also talks about people that are no longer working at Blizzard. So it's a lot of big names, and I've also watched Bellular Gaming, and he made a post on Twitter, or he made a tweet saying this is just the tip of the iceberg. So there might be a lot more information hiding behind the public or behind closed doors as well that might come out during this investigation. Now, one thing I really hope happens from this is some major rework of the company itself. I hope certain people step down from their positions, they hire some new people, and really, they need to just rework the entire company itself, the core ideas behind the company, get in people with respect and morals that actually treat people with respect, and also not the people that just gives people a slap on the wrist whenever there's sexual assault or harassment being in the picture. You shouldn't just give them a smack on the wrist, you should literally fire them. You should literally fire them. Shouldn't just talk to them and say, don't do that again. It is definitely, should not happen at the workplace, should be a zero tolerance policy, and they just need to rework the entire company. I kind of hope they put content for WoW on the wait here for a bit, so they can fix the things within the company itself. I don't care if we have to wait a year for 9.2. I really just hope they focus on rebuilding the company first and then put out content. Because at the end of the day, if they don't fix the company itself, then there's not really going to be a game anyway. So put the game content on hold, fix the company, and that's it. So I mentioned I was kind of confused, and that is because I'm considering either boycotting World of Warcraft games or keep playing. You have those two things you have to decide for yourself, and personally I made like a pros and cons list of both, because I was seriously considering boycotting WoW games, or Blizzard games in general, because of this. This is a massive problem they need to address, they need to fix, but ultimately, World of Warcraft is one of the very few games that I enjoy playing. I have spent over 200 hours so far trying to get into Final Fantasy, and it's just not my type of a game. So, deriving myself of the, I don't know what to call it, but like the enjoyment of playing World of Warcraft, it's not something that I ultimately want for myself. And whenever I think about it, there's more people working at Blizzard than just those people that are being targeted in the lawsuit. So I was considering dropping Blizzard games because I don't want to give my money to the company itself whenever they are doing these kinds of things. But then you also have to consider the amounts of women actually working at Blizzard, and also just people in general that are not associated with the lawsuit, and those people should not be punished for the mistakes of others. So hopefully the little bit of money that I contribute to the game could go towards those people and keeping those people employed, and I can also keep on enjoying the game that I personally enjoy. So ultimately I'm not going to boycott Blizzard games, at least not for now, not just yet. I'm giving New World a try, so if I fall in love with New World, then I can go over to New World instead of World of Warcraft, but as for now, I enjoy both retail and TBC. I just don't really like what Blizzard is doing. It always seems like they're taking one step forwards and 5 or 6 steps back, and if they were a racing horse on a racing track, they would be so many laps behind, like they would have to do 10 punishment laps just to get back to the starting line. They are always doing something to go back, or like to regress their company. You had the Blitzchung Hong Kong event, you have the fact that they are paying their employees a ridiculously low rate. You have the massive employee cutoff from last year. I think that was last year, yeah, right? Like they cut off 300 employees or something. You had the massive CEO bonus thing that was a massive deal as well, where they cut off so many people, and they basically fired community managers, game masters, and stuff like that, and then the CEO got a massive paycheck for hitting some sort of goal for the company itself. So there's always something going on within the company, and I don't like it. This one kind of takes the cake, and I've never actually considered boycotting Blizzard games before, but this time I was actually considering it. So that's one step closer to boycotting Blizzard games. I'm not just there yet, but if you do, then I definitely respect that choice. And also, if you do play WoW, I respect that choice as well, because ultimately we are all playing games to enjoy ourselves online, and playing WoW is one of the few games that I actually enjoy playing. I can enjoy other games as well, but not during the same time span that I enjoy WoW, because I can play WoW for 10 hours in one day and have fun for all those 10 hours. If I play a game like CSGO or Rocket League, that's going to be fun for 1 hour, and then I'll quit. So playing WoW just lets me have fun for a longer time every single day. Now there is one more thing I want to say with this video itself, and that is to not take your anger out on World of Warcraft streamers. This was something I've seen before, especially during the Hong Kong incident, where people went into small streamer chats and basically spammed them with the question of why are you streaming this game? Just because you are boycotting WoW doesn't mean everyone else has the chance to boycott WoW, or also doesn't really want to boycott WoW either. Personally, I'm not boycotting WoW because it's one of the few games that I enjoy playing, but there's also people that their lives depend on playing this game, streaming the game, making content on the game, or also just people hosting events for the game itself, like arena tournaments, mythic tournaments, stuff like that. So people have jobs, they have bills to pay, and their payments depends on the game itself and providing entertainment around the game itself. So going into a small streamer's chat and actually harassing that small streamers is really counterproductive to the things you're trying to do here. If you want to be angry at people, you literally have names in the court report or the full court report that you can be angry at. You have the people responsible at Blizzard you can be angry at. And if you really want, if you're really angry about this, let let California do their thing, and let the court itself do their thing, and let the people that are being charged get charged. Basically, let the people that have the authority to deal out the punishments take care of it. Place your faith in the system, and I believe they will take care of it. One last thing I also want to say is that my DMs are always open if you just want to chat about something or vent about anything. Both on Twitter and on Discord, my DMs are always open. I try to respond as fast as possible. The links to both my Twitter and Discord will be in the description of the video, so feel free to hit me up if you just want to chat about literally anything at any time. And yeah, I think that is it, guys. That is it for my opinions on the subject itself and on the actual lawsuit. I am absolutely disgusted by this happening in a workplace, and for me personally, I'm just in shock that this can happen at a workplace. Every single place that I've worked so far, I'm really used to the professionalism around the workplace, and whenever you go to work, you should feel safe. For most people, or a lot of people, I shouldn't really say most people, but for some people, if you exclude your sleep, you usually spend more time at your work than your own home. So for me personally, my workplace is my second home, and feeling safe in your own home and your second home, which to some people is their workplace, it is really important. So for me, I've always felt very safe. Now, obviously, I don't really know, but I've always felt safe, and I love my job, and it's never been a problem anywhere over here. And I have a lot of female colleagues as well, and none of them really feel any different. It's always safe, and I always feel like all of the jobs that I've had so far have that level of professionalism attached to them. Now, I've never had a job in the gaming industry, so it could be way different in there. But yeah, I don't really know. I think that this is a huge problem. I don't really see how it is a big problem, because if everyone treated each other with respect, then it wouldn't really be a problem, right? TLDR, I'm shocked, I'm appalled, I'm disgusted, and I've lost faith in the company itself. I'm really confused as to what to do right now. And also, just don't take your anger out on smaller streamers. It serves no purpose whatsoever. If you boycott World of Warcraft or Blizzard games in general, I definitely respect your choice, but also respect my choice as well. And don't harass small streamers. So thank you all so much for watching the video, I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content, leave a like down below as well, and leave a comment. And that is it, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.